Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. Come on shine, and in this video we'll discuss Macbeth by William Shakespeare. I hope you all know this. So before going to the topic, I'd like you to subscribe my channel and give me a thumbs up if you really like my video. Without any delaying, let's get it started. So first of all, the introduction part. So, Macbeth is a tragedy by William Shakespeare. It is thought to have been first performed in 1606. It dramatizes the damaging physical and psychological effects of political ambition on those who seek power. Of all the plays that Shakespeare wrote during the reign of James I, Macbeth most clearly reflects his relationship with King James, patron of Shakespeare's acting company. It was first published in the folio of 1623, possibly from a prom book, and in Shakespeare's shortest tragedy. Keep this in mind, okay? Let's start with the topic. So basically, there were three witches in Scotland, and they forecasted, in other words, prophecy means they forecasted Macbeth and his friend Banquo's future, that Macbeth will become the king of Scotland, but after that, Banquo's son will be the king of Scotland. By this prophecy, they were shocked that how it would be possible that after Macbeth, Banquo's son will be the king. Later, they just ignored and started talking with each other. But soon, an information came to Macbeth that the king of Scotland, named Duncan, has declared Macbeth to be the new Thane of Cawdor, because King of Scotland was so impressed with the bravery of Macbeth in a war with Norway and Scotland. Macbeth was so happy with this news, but back of the mind, his greed for becoming the king has increased, and now he wanted to kill the King Duncan. But then he realized that it is bad, he should not do this. But when he met with his wife, Lady Macbeth, then she again provoked his thought of killing the king of Scotland, that was Duncan. And what happens next? King Duncan also declared his eldest son, Malcolm, to be the next successor king of Scotland. Later, what happens? That one day, King Duncan stays at Macbeth's palace, okay? And the climax of the story begins from here. So, Lady Macbeth has the dream to be the Queen of Scotland. What happens next? So that night, Lady Macbeth and Macbeth planned to murder the king, and they actually did it. Means they killed the king of Scotland and handed over the weapon to the bodyguard of the king. By this incident in the kingdom, Duncan's son, Malcolm and Donalbain, flee from Scotland to England after their father's murder, because they were afraid that whoever killed their father will kill them also. And later, Macbeth became the king of Scotland and started desiring for becoming the king forever. But witches said that Banquo's son will be the successor after Macbeth. So Macbeth thought that why not to kill Banquo's son also? For this, he organized a party where Banquo was also invited. And when Banquo and his son were coming to the party, then Macbeth's men killed Banquo on the way itself, and his son ran away, luckily. But here, the murder became the tragic flaw of Macbeth. Because after the death of Banquo, Macbeth started reacting very weird in the party. Actually, he was watching Banquo's ghost, and which no one could see, but Macbeth could. And this condition also affected Lady Macbeth too. By this weird behavior of Macbeth, Macduff becomes confirmed that Macbeth has killed the King Duncan. Okay? Macbeth then decides to meet those three witches again, and they summon for him three apparitions which instruct Macbeth to beware with Macduff, but reassures him that no man born of a woman can harm him, and that he will not be overthrown until Birnam Wood moves to Dunsinane. Macbeth relaxes because he thinks that every man took birth from a woman. But as Macduff joins Malcolm's army against Macbeth, actually, one more thing I would like to disclose here, that Macbeth also kills entire family, Macduff's entire family. So, for taking revenge from Macbeth, Macduff what did? Macduff joins Malcolm's army against Macbeth. So, for killing Macbeth, they entered into Birnam Forest and hid themselves with the green leaves and started stepping forward to the palace. Macbeth was watching this, that every sign of his death is becoming true now. But still, he was not scared because he thinks that every man born of woman cannot kill him. But here, Macduff is able to kill Macbeth despite the witch's prophecy, because Macduff was born via cesarean. And at this point of time, one news came to Macbeth that Lady Macbeth has died, means wife of Macbeth has died now, and this news just broke in his heart, and he thought that why to live now. The entire world is finished for him now. But then Macduff comes to him and he finally kills him and took his revenge. And the story ends here. It's simple. So guys, this was the play. This was the summary of the play. There's a lot of many things, many important dialects are there. You need to go to the text, okay? And but this was the end. I hope you like my video, and I tried my best to make it easy as possible. Okay, if you really like my video, then please subscribe my channel and give me a thumbs up. Okay, see you there. Bye. Keep loving literature. Bye bye. Take care.